Today might be a new day, but it's certainly another day for Dapper Volk, and I'm super glad the resets happened. I'm just a few minutes into it, like I've been playing like half an hour, kind of iffily, done mostly mini games and some forum posting. So let's go back to Sprout. We are in the second one at the moment. I'm definitely putting spoilers in the title of this, because there is spoilers for Trout. Okay, let's just accept this quest. Since I'm already here, I want to do all the quests that I can here, and then move back to the first town. I have not yet completed all the quests from the first town, which I would like to do. I think I'm close to doing it. Right, it would be great if I could have something from another town. I'd like to look at it every day and imagine what life would have been like if I had been born instead. Like shoes, farmer's shoes. I heard they're very sturdy and easy to walk in. I bet they would make a difference for me as a fellow farmer. Collect a pair of shoes for Trout. I will be back. I'll get him some shoes. Alright, let's see. Iron. How did it go with Trout? Complete Trout's daily quest one time. I was able to help Trout. Glad to hear it. The sprites are happiest when the whole forest is flourishing, and that includes the turnip sprouts. Iron seems a bit more friendly toward you now. I actually kind of want to check my NPC diary, because I have not checked in a while, and I would love to see where I'm currently standing with Iron and Trout. Those are the only two NPCs that I'm currently friendly with at the moment. I would really like to unlock more with Mycel, but I am literally one point short from riddling with Mycel. So I was thinking, the daily bonus, does it award any comprehension? It does! I need to create a pet using alchemy or complete a trade twice, and then I can get some comprehension. So I'm definitely going to have to do it, because I need one more comprehension, and I can finally start questing with one of the witches. I might buy this turnip, because I like to play Three's Forest Cleanup so I can feed my pets every day, but there are so many quests that need turnips. It's ridiculous. Why are there so many turnip quests? Let's see. Bernard often asks for a clothing item, so I might buy one of these. Let's see if that daily bonus hopefully counted toward me. You received +1 comprehension. Let's see. That brings us to 30 comprehension. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Mycel. I hear you there. Help Mycel. Yes, yes. Perhaps you could be useful after all, but I can't have you whispering my secrets to the others. You must promise not to speak to them until my task is complete. If you do, I will know. Do you swear, World Hopper? Yes, I swear on my life. I will not visit the other witches at all. Take this then. This quiet thing. Mycel gives you glow shrooms. If you are truly like the others, then you'll make it sing. I want to hear its song come alive. Quest. What do you mean make it sing? A hatching item? Okay, I'm gonna incubate this. I am going to take out what I currently have in the hatchery, because it's only been in there for what? Less than 20 minutes. It's on 0.9%, so I'm going to remove that and put in the witch's item, the glow shrooms, because I think that is much more important to incubate than the horse thing. So we just now have 11 hours, and then I'll find out what her mysterious text is all about. I'm really interested in her storyline, because she was all about these mushrooms were kind of like making her dream, and I'm really interested in that because I think that's a really interesting story. Okay, so I'm probably not going to be able to remove my comprehension gear until all her quest is complete, so unfortunately I will not be able to go back to my normal self for a very, very long time, which makes me very disappointed. But that's just the way it goes. If I want to do these quests, I gotta live up to the expectations of the witches. But now we have completed Mycel's quest, let's continue questing with Iron and Trout. Do you mind wearing clothes that are more natural looking while you're here? Between the witches and the other world hoppers coming through, the sprites get startled by all the visual clutter. If you have any clothes that look like mine, you should look a little less jarring. And make sure not to carry one of Magdalene's lanterns around. They make some of the sprites anxious. I'll be back after I look over my outfit. Let's go over. I think I do have, yep, I have Iron's succulent thing. And this wizard hat adds no stats, so let's just put these on, but rearrange them so they're behind everything because they look a little bit strange, I'm not gonna lie. But I would love to incorporate the beautiful red colors with the green colors. I have a really nice green outfit planned that I was wearing prior to this. I'm only wearing this so that I could get that comprehension. Alright, let's go back and let's talk to Iron again now that we have changed our outfit. Iron is kneeling by a tree, examining its trunk. You probably shouldn't bother them unless you're ready to show them your outfit. Iron is hoping that you'll equip one of their clothing items, but be sure not to have a lantern with you, as it makes the sprites anxious. Show them your hair clips. You look perfect! Now you're less likely to startle any sprites you encounter. We appreciate the effort. Iron seems a bit more friendly toward you now. Complete quest. Oh wonderful! 200 more potatoes and 3 more hearts with Iron. Iron, do you have any other quests for us? Oh hello. Do you need something? The sprites have been feeling a bit melancholy lately. Could you bring me a plump turnip? Turnips always seem to cheer them up. I have a plump turnip with me already. Iron gladly accepts the plump turnip. Thanks for looking out for the sprites. We appreciate it. Iron seems a bit more friendly toward you. I really love how, caring Iron is toward the sprites. It's so precious. Iron is just so kind toward the sprites. Iron is probably my favorite out of all of the characters I've encountered so far, aside from Bernard. And I really like Bernard because he helped me get set up around here. Iron didn't help me get set up, they're just a kind soul. If you're hanging around the forest, you should lend a hand. I agree, but do you need something? Are your pets doing alright? They're not my responsibility, but I feel a connection to them because they're created through magic. They're just as vulnerable to the whims of you world hoppers as the sprites are to the forest intruders. The worst world hoppers talk about how they're pets a lot on those forums, but do little to take care of them. Why don't you make sure your pet is happy? Then come back and show me. I'll be able to tell if it's happier with you. Go raise your pet's happiness. Alright. So, Tamagotchi, which is what I named my quaint Thorny turnipling. I cannot give them anything. I could have given them the glow shrooms, but I of course am more interested in using those glow shrooms to hatch a new pet. Sorry, Tamagotchi. There are no other items I can use. I wonder if she'll notice if I haven't actually raised the pet's affection. She said she would, but you never know. Have you spent some time with your pet? Raise your pet's affection one time. Not yet. Alright, so I really do have to raise her affection, but I don't have any way to do it. Perhaps there's another one of my pets where I can raise the affection. Nope, I can't do it for this pet. How about Tim Tam? Tim Tam, can I do anything for you? Tim Tam, the clerical dragon cat, stalks a few feet away from you and then slowly comes closer so they ask you to feed them. You know what? We can probably feed Tim Tam. 92%. Oh no! If they had just 2% less hunger, we could feed them a tenacious cheesecake. Well, I guess what we can do is set them as our active pet, go play 3 Forest Cleanup just one time, and hopefully get a cake from it. Let's hope that this works. And there we go, we have received 50 potatoes and a forest dropcake. Do you know what that means? We can go visit Tim Tam and feed them. Even though they might be super duper angry with us today, we can feed them our forest dropcake. And they gained nothing, but that's not what matters here. What matters here is that we are continuing to keep our pets happy. And we are continuing to make Iron happy. Raise your pet's affection one time. Oh, well, we didn't necessarily raise its affection, did we? We just fed it. Oh, we can't raise its affection. None of our pets want items that we have. I guess I'll have to tell them that I don't have time for this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Iron. I guess I misunderstood your question. Or your quest, I should say. Oh, hello again. Did you find nice shoes for me? I couldn't find any shoes. Sorry, Trout. Oh no, I feel so bad for poor Trout. Well, we've been through quite a few more quests. I think it will probably get boring if I drag this out too long. But I guess this could give you an idea of the kind of people that are in Three's Forest. You have Trout, the tiny sapling who is just so cute and so lovely to talk to. Iron, who looks kind of like a tree. They're very friendly and they're very helpful to sprites. And then, of course, there's Mycel, who seems quite absent-minded and slow-talking, but they also seem like a nice person so far, so I guess there you go. This place is for the better. I'm avoiding Gloom and Barclay while I quest with Mycel, and Magdalene does a few things that Iron and I aren't fond of. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!